As we prepared for the great plan, it dawned on us as Dave leaped forward. The thing hissed and snickered, said, "Oh, that was a bad move," and grabbed him faster than I could blink, and ripped his arm straight out of his socket. And then doing so Dave in a wounding a pain for only a split second as the creature ate Dave alive faster than I could even move. By the time I tried to punch him with the bottom of my rifle, my plasma rifle, I realized my time had run out. He smacked me so hard I flew back into the nearest shattered building that was already breaking, and he said, "Oh, why would you go do a horrible thing like that? Don't you know fighting someone like myself is not good, or are you just done? Also, I have a little gift for you." Being utterly dazed, I didn't even know what he meant by that as I stood up slowly with the bottom, my rifle barely visible, because the rifle had taken of damage from when he knocked me into the building. Being utterly confused, I heard two giant preaching sounds from above as these giant winged birds mangle, sporting the same weird color as the corruption itself, dropped my other teammates that were outside by the vehicle in these cocoons, and all I could do was watch as the wraith ended up grabbing them from the birds as the birds just follow him, and he plants some on the spire of the corruption and turns around slowly to look at me and says, "Well, looks like your time is run out, and it seems like my flying friends here have done their job, so they will be returning to my HQ now. It'll be just you and me, and I will give you a choice," said Wraith. "You can either join us or you can die going down fighting, even though it's very pointless for you." I stared at him in utter disbelief, but I couldn't take it anymore. "I am Blue General. I have been around here for too long. I've watched my comrades die valiantly. I've watched cities crumble, empires fall, and wars be won and lost. I will not fall this day." As something snapped inside me, as surges of lightning came down from the heavens themselves, I felt different. I threw my rifle so fast that the wraith barely dodged his shoulder and part of his head, but his regeneration was too fast, and I realized something had changed inside me. He looked utter disbelief. He said, as he's like with trembling voice, he's like, "No, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. This shouldn't even exist. At this point in time, you shouldn't even be in this point in time. There's no way." As a puddle of water I noticed nearby, I decided to take a look at myself, and I realized why he was in disbelief. A strange orb of energy hasn't wrapped my body with sparks of lightning coming off of me. I could feel my wings, I could feel my horns, I could feel my tail, but something was different. I couldn't put my finger on it at the moment, but I realized very quickly that for some reason I unlocked an ancient power very deep within my own race, my own species. I had heard tales of this power that we had very deep within us that got sealed away since the Second Great War. The Second Great War changed everything, and I was the first person to bring back this power. I guess years of generations have had a toll on every single living being in this world, and now I understand what I must do. This preacher ended up revealing something that I did not expect as he spoke with a rapid, wheezing voice. "Well, there is one thing I must tell you. My name is Dave, as well as your compatriots. But I'm not the Dave, no, I am one from an alternate timeline, and whether you believe me or not is on your choice, but I know all your battle tactics, so if you want to defeat me, you're gonna have to try something a little bit out of the box, so let's see how you do." I knew we were about to engage in an epic fight, that I was not going to let up easily on him for killing my teammates, my friends, and I knew if I didn't stop him here and now, things will only get very ugly.